Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well on this Monday, and we're going to bring you Game 3 of our 1990 Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the 1957 Milwaukee Braves. The Battle of Home Run Kings, Bonds versus Aaron. Game 3, there can only be one to rule them all. Well, so far it's been the 1990 Pittsburgh Pirates. They took Game 1 6-3 in Milwaukee, then came right back in Game 2 and took that one 6-2. We're back in Pittsburgh now with a chance for the 1990 Pittsburgh Pirates and Barry Bonds to sweep the 57 Milwaukee Braves and Hank Aaron. Let's quickly just give you Hank Aaron first. Oh, back. That didn't work. Go play. We're using iScore, which is always an adventure for Al Red Sox Fan. Pretty cool app. And let's hit done. There we go. Alright. So Hank Aaron, so far, is 2 for 7. He has a single and a double, no homers, no RBI, and he's batting .286. He's walked once and he has not struck out. Let's give you the Braves starting lineup. On the mound for the hometown Pittsburgh Pirates would be Neil Heaton, and he was 12-9 with a 3.45 earned run average in 1990. For the Milwaukee Braves, at second base leading off, Red Shane Dean. Batting second, playing first base, Frank Torrey. Batting third, playing third, Eddie Matthews. The cleanup hitter, Hammer and Hank Aaron, he's in right. Batting fifth, Wes Covington, he's in left. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Joe Adcock. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Johnny Logan. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Billy Brunton. And batting ninth, doing the catching, Del Crandall. We can see some luminaries here in Pittsburgh. We have What's Blazing in Sports. That's T-Dub from What's Blazing in Sports. Check out that wonderful boxing channel. We have Robbie Wartburg, good friend of the channel. Hope all is well. And W Vogs 18, card collecting channel. Another good channel there. And of course, we have the original Grognard, the OG, all things strategy, whether sports, military, space, and female wrestling. Awesome sauce. All right, so Red Shane Dean will lead it off here for the 57 Braves, down 2-0. And Shane Dean is batting .375. He doesn't have any homers or ribbies, though. He'll face Neil Heaton. Heaton picks up the sign, the windup, and the pitch of Red Shane Dean. And that is a 1-9 off the Red Shane Dean card. 1-9. Ground ball to second base. Lin's up with it. He throws the bream one away. On the ground out to second. So 1 out, and that will bring up Frank Torrey, the older brother of Joe Torrey. Bubba Husky's in the chat. How you doing, my friend? And Frank Torrey. Frank is batting .250. He does have a home run and a ribby. 1 out, no one on. Heaton looks in. Picks up the sign from slot. Here's the pitch of Frank Torrey. And that is a 5-9 off the Heaton card. 5-9, and he strikes out Frank Torrey. So there's 2 down. Gets him looking. And now bring up Eddie Matthews. the third baseman for the 57 Braves. Matthews batting .250. He has a home run and 2 ribbies. 2 outs. Aaron on deck. The windup and the pitch from Heaton. And that is a 6-6. Get your kicks on Route 66. 6, 6, 10. And that is a double. So another extra base hit for Eddie Matthews, as that is a double to center field. Van Slyke cannot get there, and it gets down to the wall. So a 2-out double for Eddie Matthews. So Matthews is at second, and I'll bring up Hammer and Hank Aaron. As I stated already, Aaron batting .286. No homers, no ribbies. Love to pick up one here. And we're playing with the hold rule. Don Slot is a 3 defensive catcher. That's -2 on base running, whether stealing off the stealing chart or advancing on base hits. But with 2 outs, that being said, it's a +2, so it's even Stevens for Slot. And Crandell for the Braves is a 2 defensive catcher, so that's -3. All right, Hank Aaron digs in, ready to grip and rip. Slot sets a target. Here's the pitch from Heaton, and that is a 111 off the Hammer and Hank card. Come on, Hank. A 111. Aaron's jam. That's a pop-up third base side. Jeff King makes the play, catches it in foul territory, and the side is retired. Eddie Matthews stranded at second. Pop out. So after a half inning, there is no score. When next the Braves come up, it will be Wes Covington to lead off. And now, let's give you the Pittsburgh Pirates lineup. Wally Backman will lead it off. He's the designated hitter. Batting second, the shortstop Jay Bell. Batting third, the center fielder Andy Van Slyke. Batting fourth, Bobby Bonilla, and he's in right field. Batting fifth, Barry Bonds, and he is in left field. Let's quickly give you Bonds stats. Barry Bonds is batting .333. He does have a home run and a ribby. Batting fifth, the first baseman Sid Breen. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Don Slot. Batting sixth is Sid Breen. Batting seventh, doing the catching, is Don Slot. Barry Bonds is batting fifth. Batting eighth is Jeff King at third base, and batting ninth, playing second base, Jose Lind. On the mound, trying to get the first win for the Milwaukee Braves and not go down 3-0 is Lou Burdett. Lou Burdett was 17-9 with a 3.71 earned run average in 1957. Remember, the Pirates have a 2-0 lead, chance for them to sweep on their home field. Here's Wally Backman. Backman is batting .333. He has knocked in a run. He does not have a homer. And he scored 3 runs. Burdett picks up the sign from Crandall. Here's the pitch to Backman, who's been a double machine. And that is a 4-5 for Wally Backman. And that goes off the Burdett card. 4-5. Fly ball to center field and Billy Brunton. And we're going to have to check the fielding chart. Billy Brunton is a 2. And that's a 16 on the 20-sided dice roll. So Billy Brunton is a 2. 16. He makes the catch. 1 down. Nice catch by Billy Brunton. Right center. So 1 away, and now bring up Jay Bell. Shortstop for the Pirates. He's struggled so far. He's only batting .111. No homers, no ribbies. He has scored 1 run, though. Burdett picks up the sign, the windup and the pitch to Jay Bell, and that's a leaner. All right, so that is a 3-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 3-3 off the Bell card. 3-3 ground ball to third base. Up with it is Matthews. He throws to Frank Torrey, 2 down. Scoring at home on that ground out. That's 5-3, folks. As we're using I score. 2 outs, base is empty for the number 3 batter, Andy Van Slyke, the center fielder for the Pirates. In the first 2 games is batting .286, a home run, 4 ribbies, and 2 runs scored. Crandall wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Andy Van Slyke from Burdett, and that is a 3-7 off the Andy Van Slyke card. 3-7 ground ball to first. Frank Torrey has it. He flips to Burdett, covering the bag. The side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Was a ground out. We go to the top of the second, no score. When next the Pirates come up, Bobby Bonilla will be leading things off. Bobby Cantillano is here at the stadium in Pittsburgh, as well as Dave Gardner from HockeyTournaments.com. Remember to check out Dave Gardner and Ron Juckett on Wednesdays at noon on the Dave Gardner YouTube channel. All right, due up in the top of the second for the 57 Braves, down 2-0 in this best of 7. Wes Covington, Joe Adcock, and Johnny Logan. Wes Covington, .250. He has a home run, a ribby, and he scored 2 runs in the first 2 games. The windup and the pitch from Heaton, and he deals Covington a 4-8 off the Heaton card. 4-8. 1 through 14 is a single. It's a 4 on the 20-sided die, so Wes Covington singles to center. So that's a single. So the leadoff runner is on, and that's Wes Covington. He's a C stealer. He's not going anywhere. 1 through 11 base run. Here comes Joe Adcock. He has struggled, the designated hitter. Adcock, actually I'm wrong. He's actually hit all right. 375. No homers, no ribbies. He's no runs scored. Heaton looks in. Don Slott sets the target. The windup and the pitch to Adcock, and that is a 6-9. A 6-9 off the Heaton card. 6-9 ground ball to short. This could be a double play. Let's see if Bell can handle it. And Bell is a 3 fielder. We go to our basic fielding chart. He's a 3. It's a 19. 3-19. Roll 20-sided die again. Oh, so we roll the 20-sided die again, and that's a 5. All right, so 3-5 out 1. So that is 3-5 out 1. Runner advances 1 base. So the only plays to first. So Adcock is out as Bell had to go deep in the hole. Good strong throw. Covington advances to second. And there are 2 outs now. There's 1 out, excuse me, 1 out. So Covington's at second in scoring position for Johnny Logan. The shortstop, Johnny Logan, he's the one who is struggling. He has not had a hit in 7 official at-bats. He has walked once. Chance to knock in a run here. Wes Covington's at second, 1 out. Slot wiggles the fingers. Heaton nods his head. Here's the pitch to Johnny Logan. Can he give the Braves an early lead? That is a 3-5 off the Johnny Logan card. 3-5, and that is a single to center. A single to center. But Wes Covington, very slow runner. And we have the hold, which is a -2, so it's only 1 through 9. He will hold up at third. So Johnny Logan picks up his first hit, but not his first RBI. As it would be runners on the corners for the Braves. So that's a single by Covington. Hard line shot, played well by Van Slyke in center. So first and third. And here comes the center fielder Billy Brunton. Del Crandall on deck. Billy Brunton, the Braves center fielder, only batting 143. He does have a ribby. No runs scored. Chance to pick up his second RBI here. Slot goes out to have a quick word with Neil Heaton. Back behind the plate, squats down. Here's the pitch to Billy Brunton. And that is a 5-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 5-3. 5-3. Ground ball C to first. A ground ball C. The batter is out. The runner at third scores. And it's 1-0 Braves. Advancing to second is Johnny Logan. And there are 2 away now. So Covington scores. So that's a fielder's choice. I always mess this up. Okay, I go in play as you're using I score. In play, fielder's choice. Balls hit to first. One to 3. As Heaton was covering the first base bag. Wes Covington advanced and scored. Johnny Logan advanced to second. Billy Brunton is out. He's out. I guess that's a force out. Alright, so there's 2 outs. Johnny Logan's at second. 1-0 Braves. And now bring up the number 9 batter, Del Crandall. The catcher. The Braves catcher struggling with the stick, 167. No homers, no ribbies, and he has not scored a run. He does have a double. With 2 outs, Johnny Logan's a 1 through 12, and with 2 outs, that nullifies the -2 hold for Slot, so it's a 1 through 12. Here's the pitch to Del Crandall from Neil Heaton, and that is a 6-5 off the Heaton card. 6-5. That ball's hit deep to center field. Van Slyke racing back. It's going to be off the wall. And cruising into second is Del Crandall. Scoring easily from second base is Johnny Logan. And it's 2-0. It was a split. A 1. Would have been a triple. 2 through 20 is a double. And we rolled a 3. So Logan scores 2-0 Braves on the double by Del Crandall. So Johnny Logan scores. Top of the order now. Red Shane Dean. He's 0 for 1 today. Neil Heaton wants to get out of it, keeping it a 2-run deficit. He kicks and deals to Red Shane Dean, and that's a 6-7. 6-7 off the Heaton card. 6-7, and that is a walk. So Heaton falling apart here in the top of the second. 6, 7. Yep, that's a walk. Base on balls. So first and second, 2 outs. And here comes Frank Torrey, first baseman, 0 for 1. He struck out. Here's the pitch to Frank Torrey. Heaton deals Torrey a 4-9 off the Heaton card. 4-9, ground ball to second. Lynn knocks it down, picks it up, throws to Bream at first, and the side is retired. But the Milwaukee Braves of 1957 score 2. And take the lead as we go to the bottom of the second, 2-0. When next the Braves come up, it'll be Eddie Matthews to lead things off. Due up for the Pirates in the bottom of the second, Bobby Bonilla, Barry Bonds, and Sid Bream. Ken Castro is here at the stadium. How you doing, sports writer extraordinaire? And also Farm One. Hope all is well. Here's Bobby Bonilla. In 2 games of this series so far, batting 111, no homers, no ribbies. He has scored 1 run. Bonilla digs in. Lou Burdett, the set and the delivery. And that is a 3-8 off the Bonilla card. 3-8. 3-8. And that ball is crushed. Left center field. Bye-bye birdie. And it is a 2-1 ball game just like that. Bobby Bonilla mashes a ball to left center field. The ball goes boom. And it's 2-1. Bobby Bonilla touches them all. As again, that was a 3-8 on the Bonilla card, and that is a homer. So that was in play for a moment, and then out of play over the wall. And Bobby Bonilla touches them all. And it's 2-1. And here's Barry Bonds. Can they go back-to-back jacks and tie it up? Once again, Barry Bonds batting .333, a home run, a ribby. He scored a run. Bonds awaits a Lou Burdett offering. Here's the pitch homeward bound. And that is a 4-8 off the Burdett card. 4-8. Pop-up, sky high, second base. Red Shane Dean on the outfield grass makes the catch, 1 down. So 1 out, no one on, 2-1 ball game. And here comes Sid Bream, the Pirates' first baseman. Bream batting .143. He does have a ribby. No homers. He has not scored a run. Burdett picks up the sign from Crandall. He deals to Bream, and that is a 2-5. A 2-5 off the Bream card. 2-5. Fly ball center field. Brunton coming in a bit. Makes the catch, 2 away. On the fly out to center. So 2 outs, base is empty. And now bring up the catcher, Don Slott. Slott batting .125. He has a ribby. Scored 2 runs, no homers. Del Crandall wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Slott. And Lou Burdett deals Slott a 4-11 off the Burdett card. Ground ball back to Burdett. He is a 2 fielder. We go to the basic fielding chart, and that's a 4 on the 20-sided die. He snares the ball heading for center field, throws to Torrey, and the side is retired. But the Pirates get 1 on the Bobby Bonilla homer, and we go to the top of the third, 2-1 Milwaukee. When next the Pirates come up, Jeff King will be leading off. D. Scott Howard has joined us here in Pittsburgh. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. And 2-1. Braves of 57. All right, due up for the Milwaukee Braves, Eddie Matthews, Hank Aaron, and Wes Covington. Eddie Matthews doubled his first time up. Heaton looking for a better result here in the top of the third than he had in the top of the second. He kicks and deals to Eddie Matthews, and that is a 4-4. Someone's going to be shown the door on a 4-4 off the Heaton card. 4-4. Ground ball to third base, Jeff King. Jeff King's defensive rating is a 3. We rolled an 8 on the 20-sided die, basic fielding chart. King backhands it, throws across the diamond, low, scooped out of the dirt by Sid Bream, 1 away. Scoring at home, 5-3. Nice play by Bream at first. 1 down. And here comes Hammerin' Hank Aaron. He flew out his first time up. 2-1 Braves. Aaron looking for his first home run in the series. He had 44 of them in 1957. Here's the pitch to Hammerin' Hank. And Heaton deals Hank Aaron a 3-8. A 3-8. That ball's lifted to right center field. No one's going to get there. It's going to be off the wall and a double. It's a split. 1 through 18 is a double. 19 and 20 is a single. That's a 9 on the 20-sided die. So Hank Aaron stands at second with 1 out as he doubles to right center. So Aaron's at second, 1 through 14 base runner, -2, 1 through 12, unless there's 2 outs, and it goes back to 1 through 14. And this will be Wes Covington. Covington singled his first time up. Aaron takes a slight lead. Heaton peeks over his shoulder. Now he deals to the plate in Wes Covington, and that is a 4-11. 4-11 off the Heaton card. Fly ball, right field X. Bobby Bonilla, always an adventure. Bonilla's defensive rating is a 4. Basic fielding chart, outfield. It's a 1. So a 4 and a 1. And Bonilla racing back in the corner makes the catch. Aaron bluffs but does not go. He thought about it. So Bobby Bonilla makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Had there been a runner on third, the runner would have scored. Nice catch by Bobby Bo. Always an adventure out in right field. Fly out to Bonilla. So 2 outs. Aaron's at second. And now bring up the designated hitter, Joe Adcock. He grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch to Adcock from Heaton, and it's 666s. So that's a 6-12 off the Heaton card. Fly ball to right field once again. Bonilla going back to the track, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Aaron is stranded at second. The double does not hurt. Fly out to Bonilla. We go to the bottom of the third, still 2-1 Braves. When next the Braves come up, leading off will be Johnny Logan, the shortstop. Due up in the bottom of the third, trailing by 1 for Pittsburgh, King, Lind in the top of the order, Wally Backman. Jeff King, the third baseman for the 1990 Pirates, in the first 2 games of this best of 7's batting .500. He has a home run and 3 ribbies, and he scored 2 runs. King will face Lou Burdett, who's back up on the bump. Here's the pitch to Jeff King, and that is a 4-3. What will it be? We shall see off the Burdett card. 4-3. Ground ball to Frank Torrey at first. Frank Torrey is a 2-fielder. We rolled a 9 on the 20-sided die. We go to the basic fielding chart. Torrey has it, waves off Burdett, races to the bag and steps on it himself, 1 away. So it's a ground out to Torrey, unassisted. So 1 out, and now bring up the number 9 batter, the second baseman, Jose Lin. He is batting .286, a ribby. No runs scored, no homers. Here's the pitch to Jose Lin, and Burdett deals Lin a 6-7 off the Burdett card. 6-7, fly ball, right field. Hank Aaron moves a bit to his left, makes the catch, 2 away on the fly out. So 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the order, Wally Backman. He's 0 for 1. He flew out in his first at-bat. Burdett picks up the sign from Crandall. Here's the pitch to Backman, and that is a 1-4 off the Backman card. 1-4, fly ball to left field. Going back on it, reaching up is Covington. He makes the catch in front of the warning track, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Go the Pirates. Top of the fourth, 2-1 Braves. As that's a fly out to Covington. When next the Pirates come up, Jay Bell will be leading off the shortstop. Top of the fourth, 2-0. Due up for the 57 Braves. Murray Kornblum, I love that name, joined us here in Pittsburgh in the chat. He says, do you like playing advanced or basic better? Well, that's a good question. I can't play advanced with this because these are the old these are the old cards, and it's only basic. I do like advanced though. I do like advanced. But I have the PC version, and I have a lot of these teams, the old teams, but I wanted them with card and dice, so I bought a lot of them. And again, they said there was a sale, and I didn't get the sale price, but that's neither here nor there. So I do enjoy basic. I like advanced. I've never played super advanced. I'm not really going to try because I'm just not going to. It looks interesting. I mean, it just gives you a little more options. And then I also picked up A and B for the 1990 set and A and B for the 1980 set. I wish they would come out with World Series teams. If anyone who is like friendly with Strat-O-Matic, like actually friendly with them, I buy the product. I don't care for their customer service. I'm not saying the company's not good. The customer service sucks. It'd be cool if they had a World Series set where you could get World Series teams, for card and dice. You can get them for the PC. I mean, I have that. And so, anyway, thank you for joining us, Murray Kornblum and the Statistician. Hope all is well in Clinton Parks. Check out that great channel, Clinton Parks, all things baseball. All right, we go to the top of the fourth for the Braves. It will be Logan, Brunton, and Crandall. Johnny Logan is 1 for 1. He singled. Back up on the bump is Neil Heaton. Here's the pitch to Johnny Logan, and that is a 6-3 off the Heaton card. 6-3. What will it be? It's a ground ball back to Heaton. Basic fielding chart check. We rolled an 18 on the 20-sided die. Heaton knocks it down, rolls away from it, he picks it up, he fires the bream at first, 1 down. So Logan grounds out. Nice play by Heaton sticking with that ball. Scoring at home, 1-3. Sports Time Machine is here at the ballpark, a.k.a. Mr. Utah Mike. Check out that great channel. I love his bowling. How are you doing, Mr. Utah Mike? Hope all is well. All right, here's Billy Brunton, the center fielder. Brunton is 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice. Here's the pitch from Heaton, and that is a 1-11 off the Billy Brunton card. 1-11, ground ball to first. Bream has it, throws the Heaton covering the bag, 2 down, scoring at home, 3-1. On the ground out. So there's 2 outs. Number 9 batter, the catcher, Del Crandall. He doubled his first time up. Digs in. He awaits the Neil Heaton offering. Here's the pitch. And that is a 5-8 off the Heaton card. 5-8 jam shot. Crandall's jam. That's a pop-up. Sky high. Foul territory. First base side. Bream going over towards the dugout. He makes the catch. And 1, 2, 3 go the Braves. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The 57 Braves 2. The 1990 Pirates 1. The Pirates lead the series 2 games to none in this best of 7. So that's a pop out. When next the Braves come up, it'll be the top of the order, Red Shane Dean. As Murray says, thanks. Don't like Super Advanced much myself, too complicated. I agree. I've not tried it, but yes. I think you should play the, you can play 3 ways. And I don't know if you've ever watched one of my streams. My streams go long because I talk to the chat. I do like Strat. I hate their customer service. I always say that. But like they say, you get 3 games in 1. I like Advanced. It gives me enough flavor. And because I have the PC Murray game, I thought about it after. I can actually, and I'm going to, because no one's going to buy these cards from me, nor would I sell them unless someone's going to give me $1 gazillion, and no one's going to do that. As Farm One says, Billy Bruton. Okay, Bruton. Billy Bruton? All right. Yeah, I don't like their customer service, Robbie. Now, that being said, I can't remember who said it. If you get the right person, their customer service is good. I can't remember who said that. It might have been Chris from Espo Strat could have said that one time. I don't know. I like the game a lot. I buy it. I got back to this. Was the first game I ever bought as a kid. But that being said, Murray, back to my point. See, basic. And what I'm going to do is actually on the back just write some stats I can get off. I have the, I think it's a 2016, anyone who ever played in the league set thing, where you can make up your own teams. And I can just take out their average, like if they're, their arm and hit and run and things like that. And I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to play like a hybrid, if that makes any sense at some point. So, anyhow, we're at the top of the 5th. I'm sorry, bottom of the 4th. And due up, Jay Bell, Andy Van Slyke, and Bobby Bonilla. Jay Bell grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch from Lou Burdette. And that is a 5-8 off the Burdette card. 5-8 with a 20 split. That ball is back deep in center field. Racing back is Billy Bruton. He leaps, he bangs on the wall. He's not going to have it. It's going to roll away, and by the time the ball's corralled and thrown back in towards the infield, Jay Bell is standing at second with a leadoff double. The tying run is in scoring position with no outs. So that was a home run 1 through 10. 11 through 20 was a double, and we rolled a 20. So a leadoff double for Jay Bell, and the Pirates are in business. He just missed a homer. So Jay Bell's at second. As Farm One says, our PC league plays advanced. Yeah, you could, the PC is cool. And I'm going to get back to my Gibson Denny McLean project also, which I think that's advanced because I bought the 68 season last year. I don't know if I'm buying a season this year. I am going to get the game with the 2018 season because of the Red Sox. I don't know if I'm going to get another season, though. So that's pretty cool. ID Gesture, how you doing, my friend? I'm glad you're feeling a little better, buddy. Remember, ID Gesture tomorrow, baseball demos will be on him on his ID Gesture interview talk show, which is really cool. That's ID Gesture. So, Farm One, tell me about your PC league. All right, Jay Bell is at first. Andy Van Slyke comes back. Thank you for everyone who's joining in. Feel free to jump in the chat. Again, these streams go longer. I like to talk to the chat, so. Here's Andy Van Slyke. He grounded out his first time up. Bell stands at second. He's the tying run, 2-1 Braves. Burdett has to bear down now. He rocks and fires to Van Slyke, and that is a 5-2. How do you do? 5-2 off the Burdett card. 5-2. Line shot. The third. Matthews goes leaping in the air. And quickly diving back to second is Bell, as Matthews thought about doubling up Bell as Shane Dean was closing to the bag, but for the moment, Eddie Matthews saves the day. 1 out, Bell at second. What a play by Eddie Matthews. On the line drive out. And here's Bobby Bonilla. He homered his first time up. If he homers now, the Pirates will have a 3-2 lead. Crandall sets the target. Here's the pitch to Bonilla, and Burdett deals Bonilla a 3-5 off the Bonilla card. 3-5. 1 and 2 is a double. It's a 17. It's a single. Runner advances 2 bases. We have a tie ball game. Bobby Bonilla knocks in his second run as he claps his hands at first. Jay Bell goes racing home. The throw was cut off to hold Bonilla at first. It's a 2-2 ball game. Bobby Bo has been Bo-licious. That's a single. So the soft liner drops in front of the center fielder. Bruton's throw was cut off. And we have a 2-2 ball game as Bobby Bonilla stands at first. And there's only 1 out, and here comes Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds flew out in his first plate appearance. Crandall goes out to have a word with Lou Burdett. Now back behind the plate, squats down, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Barry Bonds, and that is a 2-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 2-3. Ground ball to first B. A ground ball to first B. So they get to force at second. They cannot complete the double play. So there's 2 outs, and trading places with Bonilla is Bonds at first. I don't know why I can't remember that, and I have to always look. One of these days I'll remember it. So that's a fielder's choice. Oh, fielder's choice. So that's in play. Fielder's choice. I'm using iScore, which is cool because it keeps the stats, though I can actually write faster, but I kind of like that it keeps the stats. So that's Torrey. Then went 1 to 6. Done. Bonilla is out on the force out, and Bonds is at first. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. 2 outs, and Barry Bonds is at first. And Sid Bream strides to the plate, the Pirates' first baseman. He is 0 for 1. He flew out in his first at-bat. Burdett's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Sid Bream as the white die sticks to my finger. And that is a 6-9 off the Burdett card. 6-9. Pop-up, third base side. Matthews going back on the outfield grass. Makes the catch. The side's retired, but Bobby Bonilla knocks in the tying run. And we have a 2-2 ball game going to the top of the 5th. The Pirates lead the series 2-0 over the 57 Braves. So when next the Pirates come up, Jeff King, the third baseman, will be leading off. Due up for the 57 Braves trying desperately not to go down 3-0. It's a 2-2 ball game. Top of the fifth. Top of the order, Red Shane Dean, Frank Torrey, and Eddie Matthews. We go to the chat. Baseball Demos is in the chat. Remember, check them out with ID Gesture tomorrow at 8 p.m., I believe. 8 p.m. on ID Gesture's channel. Look forward to that. Maybe we'll get to see Tabby, his feline companion. Farm One says 10. I asked him about his PC league. 10 teams PC. Members from states of Florida, Texas, New York, Virginia, Illinois, and Georgia. Nucleus together for 35 years plus. Wow. Now, do you draft teams for that, or do you pick a team? Like, how can I put it? Do you draft a full team, or do you just say, I'm going to play the 67 Red Sox? As Baseball Demo says, he's wondering about the governor and how much longer he'll be in office. Well, if you're talking about the governor who's been in the news, I don't think much longer. And the guy second in charge, he's in a bit of trouble too. Anyway, let's not talk about that stuff. Anyway, if we all just treat each other the way we'd like to be treated, we'd probably be all better off. But that's an interesting point, Dave. And again, remember, check out Baseball Demos. That's Dave from Baseball Demos tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ID Gestures Talk Show. Dave Little has joined us. How you doing, my friend? Check out that great channel. Lots of 70s basketball on there using Action PC. All right, so here comes Red Shane Dean. He has walked and grounded out. 2-2 ball game. Here's the pitch from Heaton to Shane Dean, and that is a 2-5 off the Red Shane Dean card. 2-5, and that is a single. So Red Shane Dean gets that leadoff single. So Shane Dean's at first. He's a D stealer. He's not going anywhere, excuse me. 1 through 13 base runner. We're playing with the hold rule again. And so his base running ability, because Don Slott is a 3 defensive catcher, and I'm using that for everything. And once I play like my hybrid of advanced and basic, that might go away. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. So -2, it'll become a 1 through 11. On 2 outs, it goes back to 1 through 13 because you add 2 back. Here's Frank Torrey. Torrey's 0 for 2. He struck out and ground out. Can Heaton induce the double play ball? Torrey very slow. He looks in, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Frank Torrey, older brother of Joe, and that is a 5-6. Pick up some sticks off the Neil Heaton card. 5-6, fly ball, left field B. Bonzazeri makes the catch. Shane Dean holds at first. 1 down. So 1 out. And here comes Eddie Matthews. Eddie Matthews has homered in this series, and he's doubled today. He's 1 for 2. He's also grounded out. 1 swing of the bat, and it could be a 4-2 ball game. Hammer and Hank Aaron on deck. Here's the pitch to Eddie Matthews, and Neil Heaton deals Matthews a 6-7 off the Heaton card. 6-7, and that's a walk. So good eye by Matthews. And it's first and second with 1 out. Go-ahead run in scoring position after the base on balls. And now I'll bring up Hammer and Hank Aaron. Aaron has flown out and doubled. He has yet to homer. Can Heaton induce the double play ball here? The pitcher's best friend. Here's the pitch to Aaron. And that is a 6-4. Someone's going to be showing the door on the 6-4 off the Heaton card. 6-4 catcher's card X. Had it been a 5, it was a 3-run homer. 6-4. Don Slott is a 3. We rolled a 3, so it's a 3-3. What will it be? We shall see. A little Dr. Seuss for you there. 3-3 catcher card. Where's the catcher? Basic catcher. 3-3. It's a pop-up back towards the backstop. Slott throws his mask off. Rose racing back, makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. So Hank Aaron does not come through in the clutch. It'll be up to Wes Covington. So Aaron is out on the pop-out to Slott. As everybody holds up. 2 outs, 2 on, 2-2 ball game, top of the 5th. It seems like deuces are wild. And here comes Wes Covington. He has singled and flown out. Here's the pitch to Covington, and that is a 6-9. A 6-9 off the Heaton card. 6-9. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Heaton pumps his fist, goes jogging off the mound to the dugout. A very happy camper. The score stays tied at 2 as he strikes out Wes Covington. Let's make sure we looked at the right card, Al. 6-9. Strikeout, yes. Okay. Nothing worse than you look at the other pitcher's card. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I've done it. But not on that one. Strikeout swinging. Top of the 6th, 2-2. How do you do? When next the Braves come up, let's get the cards in order. Leading off will be Joe Adcock, the DH. So many jokes there. Go to the chat real quick. As ID Jester says, me and Al just test you by purposely mispronouncing stuff. It is true. It is true. We love to tease Clinton Parks. No, I sometimes, I have a slight dyslexia. That sometimes causes me to, I don't know if you can actually have a slight dyslexia. I have dyslexia. To mispronounce things. Other times I just mispronounce things. I don't mean to do it. I hope no one takes offense in it. I like if someone's polite and tells me how to pronounce something. That's cool. So, sip of coffee here. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Due up for the Pirates in a 2-2 ball game. Slot, King, and Lind. Oh, where's Slot? Here's King. Lind, what did I do? Slot must be over here. Sid Bream. Where did you go, Don Slot? There's Don Slot. Got mixed up. So it's Slot leading off. And King and Bream. We almost batted out of order. All right, Don Slot. Slot is 0 for 1. He is grounded out. Burdette deals to Slot. 2-2 ball game, and that is a 5-6 off the Burdette card. 5-6 fly ball left field. Covington moving over to his right. Makes the catch, 1 away on the flyout. Now bring up Jeff King now. Third baseman, he's 0 for 1. He's also grounded out. Crandell sets the target. Burdette deals to King, and that is a 3-5 off the King card. 3-5. That ball is driven deep to center field. Billy Bruton going back. It's off the wall, and it'll be a 1-out double. Jeff King just missed by a foot of untying the game. As he doubles, he'll be in scoring position with 1 out. So Jeff King stands at second, 1 through 12 base runner. And with 1 out, Crandall, a 2 defensive catcher, that's a -3 on the hold. And I use that for stealing and also for base running. Just gives it a little more flavor for now. So he'll be a 9, 1 through 9. And then if there's 2 outs, he'll go 1 through 10 because you get +2 back. All right, here's Jose Lind, the second baseman. He flew out in his first plate appearance. 1 out. King takes his lead at second. Here's the pitch from Burdette to Jose Lind. And that is a 6-5 off the Burdette card. 6-5, and that's a single to center. A single to center, no stars. So again, this would be 1 through 9. We're going to hold him with 1 out. So it'll be first and third runners on the corners for the leadoff batter, Wally Backman, the doubles machine. So first and third for the 1990 Pirates. Now it'll be Wally Backman, 0 for 2. He hasn't got his double in this game yet. He did in the first 2. It's flown out twice. Pirates will look for the Braves will look for the double play here. Burdett nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Backman, and that is a 2-6 off the Backman card. 2-6. He checks his swing. That is a walk. Bases will be juiced with 1 out. So Burdett coming apart on the mound in the top of the 5th. And here comes Jay Bell. He's 1 for 2. He's ground out, and he doubled in his last plate appearance. The Braves quickly get their bullpen up. Crandell goes out to have a word with Lou Burdett. Okay. Where is Don McMahon? 1.53 earned run average, down 2 games to none. And then we have Ernie Johnson. If we go with anyone, it's going to be McMahon, though. The Braves' starting pitching has just not been really, really good. First 2 games, they gave up 6 runs each game. They're pitching as a whole. Ooh, do we go with McMahon with a 1.53 earned run average? It's early. Or do we stick with Burdett? We're down 2-0, and it's basic. You can basically do whatever you want. I'm going with Don McMahon. This is the important time of the ball game, and Lou Burdett just cannot get it done. He cannot get through 5 innings. He goes 4 1/3. He has given up 2 runs. He's responsible for every runner touching the bag. That's King at 3rd, Lynn at 2nd, and Backman at 1st. Here comes Don McMahon. Burdett will be out. McMahon will come in to a very dicey situation. So now you click on the pitcher. And now we just have to find McMahon. Oh, there it is. McMahon. There we go. And hit save. So Don McMahon comes into the game. He's been in the other 2 games. Now he's in this one. Burdett is out. He is pitcher of record. He can only lose it. He can't win it. So as McMahon completes his warm-up tosses, we'll give you his stats. 1957, 2 wins, 3 losses, 1.53 earned run average, and 47 innings pitched. He struck out 46, walked 29, gave up no home runs. So there will not be a home run off the Don McMahon card. No grand salami there. He'll have to come off the Jay Bell card. So Bell digs in. He awaits the offering from Don McMahon. Here's the pitch, homeward bound, moment of truth. That is a 1-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 1-3 on the Jay Bell card. 1-3. Line drive to second. And it's right at Shane Dean. He makes the catch. Runners scamper back to their bags. 2 down. Oh, boy. Braves breathe a sigh of relief in the dugout and in the field, and the fans listening on the radio. So 2 outs, bases juiced. He hit it on the screws, Bell did, but right at Shane Dean. On the line out. Everybody holds up. 2 outs, bases juiced for Andy Van Slyke. He is 0 for 2. He's grounded out and lined out. Can Van Slyke be the hero? McMahon needs 1 more out to get the Braves out from between a rock and a hard place. Here's the pitch to Andy Van Slyke, and that is a 1-12 off the Van Slyke card. 1-12. He's jammed. It's a pop-up. Second base. Red Shane Dean on the outfield grass. Continues to backpedal. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Don McMahon does his J.O.B. Comes in with 1 out, and he leaves the bases loaded. We go to the top of the 6th. 2-2 between the 57 Braves and the 1990 Pirates. What a job by Don McMahon. On the pop-out to Shane Dean. Top of the 6th. All right, let's get the batting thing in order now. When next the Pirates come up, Bobby Bonilla will be leading off. He's knocked in both Pirates runs. Captain Adventure out in right field. All right, due up for the Milwaukee Braves in this 2-2 ball game, top of the 6th, Joe Adcock, Johnny Logan, and Billy Bruton. Adcock, designated hitter, is 0 for 2. Neil Heaton still on the mound. Here's the pitch to Adcock. And that is a 3-5 off the Adcock card. 3-5, swing and a miss at the knee cheese, as Strat-O-Matic Delaware would say. Check out that great channel, Strat-O-Matic Delaware with Chris. Gets him swinging, 1 down. We go to the chat real quick with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Sports Time Machine, a.k.a. Mr. Utah Mike's, is going to be doing some Strat PC All-Star game, but may wait until tomorrow. 83 American League versus 79 National League. Cool. And Rob says, because of the 79 National League, Dave Parker. Cool. As D. Scott Howard says, so many good YouTubers here, it's hard not to overlap some of the time. That's fine. I always say, you know, people are going to stream. I mean, some of us, we try to wait. But, you know, you want to stream. And you're right, D. Scott. Sometimes there's overlapping, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just, I know, sometimes I'm in 1 live stream. Sometimes I'm in 2 live streams, 3 live streams. Sometimes I just stick with 1 and watch the others later. So, yeah. Just support everybody in the community. That's all we say. Join with us in our community. We have sports gamers, we have entertainment, we have everything. And if someone subscribes to you, subscribe to them. Check them out. I mean, you don't have to go there all the time, but if they're kind enough to sub to you, you should return the favor, as we all help each other grow. All right, 1 out, no one on, 2-2 ball game. Here's Johnny Logan. Logan, the shortstop, has singled and grounded out. Neil Heaton kicks and deals to Johnny Logan. And that is a 2-5 to Johnny Logan off the Johnny Logan card. 2-5, a swing and a miss. Another strikeout. So 2 down. And here comes Billy Bruton. Can Neil Heaton strike out the side? He'll have to go through Billy Bruton to do it. The windup and the pitch. And Heaton deals Bruton a 4-7 off the Heaton card. 4-7. He shall not strike out the side. That is a single right through his wickets, up the middle into center. A 2-out single for Bruton. On the hard hit grounder. So Bruton, the go-ahead run at first. He's an ace stealer. 1 through 16 base runner. There's 2 outs. And slots a -2, but with 2 outs, it's a +2, so he stays at a 1 through 16. An A base stealer is 1 through 15, but he's being held on. That's -2, so that's 1 through 13. Del Crandall doubled, and he flew out his last time up. Crandall batted .253 with 15 home runs. You know, he had 15 home runs. We're not going to steal anything. With 2 outs, Billy Bruton will stay put. We're hoping Del Crandall hits a 2-run homer here as the Pirates start to get some bullpen action in the top of the 6th with 2 outs. Here's the pitch of Crandall from Heaton, and that is a 2-7. It's going to be a lucky 7 for someone off the Crandall card. 2-7. That ball's driven deep to left. Barry Bonds going back. He leaps. Bangs into the wall. He has it. He has just robbed Del Crandall of a 2-run homer, and the side is retired. 2-7. A 20-side die of 1 would have been a home run. Anything else is a deep fly out, and Barry Bonds does the trick in left to the chagrin of the man standing at the plate, Del Crandall. The fans in Pittsburgh are going nuts. The side is retired. We go 2-2 to the bottom of the sixth. What a play by Barry Bonds, son of Bobby. So when next the Braves come up, it'll be the top of the order. Red Shane Dean to lead things off. Due up for the Pirates, 2-2 ball game, bottom of the sixth. Bobby Bonilla, Barry Bonds, and Sid Bream to face Don McMahon. Bases loaded, 1 out, and McMahon got a line out to Shane Dean and then a pop out to Shane Dean to keep it a 2-2 ball game. Here's Bobby Bonilla. He has homered and singled and driven in both runs. Can he keep that streak alive? Don McMahon, hoping not. McMahon kicks and deals to Bobby Bo, and Bonilla gets a 3-8 off the Bonilla card. 3-8, and that ball is launched right center field. Bye-bye, birdie. Bobby Bonilla booms it out once again, and it's a 3-2 ball game. Can you say player of the game, Bobby Bonilla? Holy cow, in the words of the late, great Phil Rizzuto, as Bobby Bonilla mashes another one, and this time it's off Don McMahon. It is 3-2 Pirates, and this place is rocking and rolling here in Pittsburgh. Boom goes the ball, and Bobby Bonilla touches them all. 3-2 Pirates. That was a laser shot out of the ballpark. And here comes Barry Bonds. Can they go back-to-back jacks? Captain Home Run King. 0 for 2. He's flown out and reached on a fielder's choice. As Beatles Eternally has joined us in the chat, he says, "Let's go Bucks!" As Rob says, the Mets are still paying Bobby Bonilla. That was an awful contract, wasn't it? And Farm One says the same thing. The Mets are still paying Bobby Bonilla. Everyone's saying hi to Beatles. Always, you should say hi to people who come in the chat. That's just my little thing. I like to try to say hi to everybody. As Rob says, no way, Farm One. That's like, I think the Celtics are still paying, who's that center? He was getting paid, I think that contract's up. He went to, was he out of UConn or BU? Vinny Baker. I think it was Vinny Baker. Like, he had a bunch of contracts with the teams, and when he left the NBA, he was still getting paid. All right, here comes Barry Bonds. Again, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from McMahon to Bonds. Can we go back-to-back jacks? That is a 4-7 off the McMahon card. 4-7, ground ball to second base, X. Red Shane Dean is a 1 defender, and that's a 9 on a 20-sided die. Again, Red Shane Dean is a 1. 1, 9. He backhands it, throws to Torrey at first. 1 down. Four to 3. So 1 out, 3-2. Pirates Stadium still abuzz with Bobby Bonilla's second blast. He's knocked in all 3 runs. It's been the Bobby Bonilla show. And here comes Sid Bream. The Pirates' third baseman's flown out twice. Here's the pitch to Bream. McMahon deals Bream a 6-3. What will it be? We shall see. That's a fly ball out to center field and Billy Bruton. And we have to do a fielding check here. Bruton is a 2 fielder, and that's a 7 on the 20-sided die. Basic fielding chart for the outfield. A 2 and a 7. And he makes the running catch to the right center field gap. 2 away. So 2 outs, bases empty, 3-2 Pirates. Here comes the catcher, Don Slott. He is grounded out and flown out. McMahon deals to Slott, and the white guy has just jumped the freaking shark. Oh, you little bastard. We have die delay. I see you. No, you don't. Yes, I do. I don't want to play no more. You're going to play. Oh, you're a bastard. You're going to play, you little son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, right under my new computer desk thingy. Well, not desk, but when I have the computer propped up. I got you. I hate you. No, you don't. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Yes, I do. I'll give you a cookie. I like you. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Little GGO's back. And that's a 3. A 3-3. What will it be? We shall see. All right, 3-3 off the slot card. 3-3 ground ball to second. Shane Dean's up with it. He throws to first, and the side is retired, but not before Bobby Bonilla goes boom, and the Bucks take a 3-2 lead. That's a ground out. I know. 4-3. Where's my cookie? You get it later. Top of the 7th, 4-3. When next, the Pirates come up. Jeff King, as long as I have the cards in order, will be leading off. Due up the top of the order for the 57 Braves. They're in danger of going down 3-0 in this best of 7. It will be Shane Dean, Torrey, and Eddie Matthews. To the chat we go. As everyone's thanking Beatles for the alternative entertainment for the major sporting event, as Beatles was doing a little PC baseball, which is really cool. All right, here comes Red Shane Dean. Shane Dean is 1 for 2. He is grounded out, walked, and singled. Neil Heaton still up on the mound. Here's the pitch to Shane Dean, and that is a 6-9 off the Heaton card. 6-9. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Heaton. 1 down. Shane Dean goes back to the dugout to grab some pine. Here comes Frank Torrey, the first baseman. He's 0 for 2. He's also struck out. 0 for 3, excuse me. Torrey awaits the Heaton offering. Pitch homeward bound. It is a 2-4. 2-4 off the Torrey card. 2-4. Ground ball back to Heaton. He snares it. Throws to Bream at first. 2 away. On the ground out. 1-3. So 2 outs, base is empty. 3-2. The 90 Pirates over the 57 Braves here in the top of the 7th. They lead the series 2-0. Eddie Matthews, 1 swing in the back and tie it up. He's 1 for 2. He is doubled, grounded out, and walked. Heaton takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He kicks and deals to Eddie Matthews. That is a 6-6. You get your kicks on Route 66. A 6-6 with a 20 split. That is a deep fly ball, and that's going to grab some wall. It will be a 2-out double as Eddie Matthews cruises into second. It was a 1 for a triple, 2 through 20, a double, and we rolled a 20 split. So Eddie Matthews picks up his second double. He will stand in scoring position with 2 outs, and he is the tying run, and here comes Hammer and Hank Aaron. So Eddie Matthews with 2 outs, a 1 through 15 base runner, slot -2, but it's 2 outs, so it's a +2, so he stays at 1 through 15. And here's Hank Aaron. Aaron has flown out, double and flown out, 1 for 3. If Aaron goes yard, his first homer in the series, it will be a 4-3 game. Heaton has given up 17 homers in 1990. Let's see, who was their closer? Saves. Nope, not him. Drayback's a starter. Zane Smith is an awful starter. Bill Landrum, 13 saves, only 4 home runs. Bill Landrum's going to come in the game. That's it for Neil Heaton. He can win it or get a no decision. Here comes Bill Landrum. He pitched in the first 2 games also, so it's Billy Landrum. Landrum, 7-3, 2.13 earned run average, 13 saves. He only allowed 4 home runs, where Heaton gave up 17 home runs. So here comes Bill Landrum to try to get the final out here with the tying at the top of the 7th with the tying run. Eddie Matthews at second base. As he has his warm-up tosses, we will complete the I-score bookkeeping. Bill Landrum comes in. And then you hit save. So Bill Landrum's in the game, 2 outs. Matthews at second. His warm-up tosses are done. Slot goes out to have a quick word with him. Now back behind the plate. He'll face the one of the home run kings in this, Hammer and Hank Aaron. Aaron yet to hit a homer. He has doubled today and flown out twice. Landrum nods his head, the windup and the pitch to Hank Aaron, and that is a 4-5 off the Landrum card. 4-5. Boom goes the ball, 1 through 4. It's a 20-sided die of a 4. That ball is gone. That is a crush shot. Hank Aaron has just mashed that ball out of the ballpark. To the sounds of silence go the Pittsburgh Pirates fans. It is 4-3. Holy cow. Hank Aaron launched that ball out of here. Once again, it was a 4-5 off the Landrum card. A 5, 1 through 4 is a homer. 5 through 20 is a deep fly out to right. The 20-sided die is a 4. And Hank Aaron says what's good for Bonilla is good for Hammer and Hank. And just like that, the Braves have taken a 4-3 lead. Boom goes the ball, and Hank Aaron touches them all. He's greeted at home plate by Eddie Matthews and back to the dugout to much jubilation. A crush shot. A majestic home run to right. And it's 4-3 as Landrum just hangs his head in disgust. So the heroics of Bobby Bonilla will go all for naught if the Bucks cannot rally. Unbelievable crush shot. As Beatles attorney says, ouch! Landrum walks in, and as fast as he comes in, boom, says Rob. Oh, I like that one. That's a good one, Rob. As D. Scott Howard says, hammer time. Farm 1, Hammer and Hank, out of the park. It's funny, because, again, my camera's not like the best, but 1 through 4. I mean, he didn't give up a lot. He only gave up 4 home runs. That's why I brought the guy in. All right, so here comes Wes Covington. Covington had 21 homers. Can he go back-to-back jacks? Here's the pitch to Covington, and Landrum deals Covington a 5-5. Oh, boy. A 5-5 with a 13 split. That is a single line shot up the middle. 1 through 16 is a single. 17 through 20 is a line out. It's a 13. So the hit parade continues off Landrum. A single up the middle on the hard line drive. So 2 outs. Covington's at first, 1 through 11 base runner, and he'll stay at a 1 through 11 because the 2 outs nullifies the -2. And here comes Joe Adcock. He is 0 for 3. He is grounded out, flown out, and struck out. As Dave Lewis says, I bet the Pirates wish they had the Nasty Boys. Sports Time Machine, a.k.a. Mr. Utah Mike. Sounds like that series against the Braves, a la Sid Bream again. And Beatles says, oh, Mike, that was painful. Bring in Stan Belinda. Do we have Stan Belinda? I think we do have Stan Belinda. Beatles, well, that'll be the next picture. I think we have Stan Belinda. With these 90s cards, they gave us enough. Yep, we do have Stan Belinda. 8 saves, 3.55. He will be the next in, if necessary. Landrum was solid in the first 2 games, though, Beatles. I got Stan Belinda in the ready. Beatles, our Bucks expert, got him ready. All right, so 2 outs, 4-2. The sounds of silence can still be heard here after that 2-run homer by Hammer and Hank Aaron. Covington at first. Here's the pitch from Landrum to Adcock, and that is a 2-9. 2-9 off the Joe Adcock card. 2-9, and that's a single. And holding at second is Wes Covington. So Belinda, they're looking to the pen. He might be coming in. Another single. 3 hits off Landrum. So it's first and second, 2 outs. And this could be it for Landrum. Here comes Johnny Logan, the shortstop. He's 1 for 3. Single, grounded out, and struck out. Slot goes out to have a word with Landrum. Back behind the plate, squats down, sets the target. Here's the pitch of Johnny Logan. Can the Braves break it open? That is a 4-11, and he walks Johnny Logan. Holy cow, Landrum does not spell relief. What he spells is pooping his pants on the mound. Bases are juiced. 4-3 Braves. And here comes the center fielder, Billy Brunton, and there goes Bill Landrum. Here comes Stan Belinda. He's got to keep it a 1-run deficit. He needs to get one more out. As they take the ball away from Landrum, and they await Belinda coming in from the pen. Landrum was B-A-D, bad, capital letters. And let's get Mr. Stan Belinda in the game. And there's Stan Belinda and hit save. So here's Stan Belinda. The Pirates go to their third pitcher here in the top of the 7th. Bases are juiced. Covington's at third. Adcock's at second. Logan is at first. And at the plate is Billy Brunton, the center fielder. He is 1 for 3, a fielder's choice, a ground out, and a single. Brunton can really break this thing open for the 57 Braves. Belinda looks in at slot, nods his head, the windup, and the pitch to Billy Brunton. That is a 1-9 off the Brunton card. 1-9, ground ball to second. Making a diving stop is Lind from his knees to Bream, and the side is retired. Oh boy. Billy Brunton came a dive away from breaking this game open. Nice play by Jose Lind. But the Braves get 2 on the hammer, and Hank blasts to right. They lead 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. When next the Braves come up, it will be Del Crandall to lead things off. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Pirates down 1. It'll be Jeff King, Jose Lind in the top of the order, Wally Backman. Jeff King, the third baseman, 1 for 2, a ground out and a double. Let's go to the chat quickly. Billy Bruton. Okay. Thank you, Farm One, as he spells it phonetically once again for me. I appreciate that, though. Bruton. And Time Machine, Sports Time Machine says, at least Lynn made the play. Yes, he did. Could have been worse. They're only down 1. Here's the pitch from McMahon to Jeff King, and that is a 1-11. A 1-11 off the King card. Line shot! A step and a dive by Eddie Matthews at third. Robs extra bases from King as that was slated to go down the left field line. What a play by Eddie Matthews. 1 away. Eddie Matthews flashing the leather at the hot corner on that line drive out. As Bucks fans are just shaking their heads. And here comes the man who saved the day for the moment to keep it a 1-run deficit, the number 9 batter, the second baseman, Jose Lind. He's 1 for 2. He's flown out and single. McMahon kicks and deals to Lind, and that is a 4-6 off the McMahon card. 4-6, and that's a walk. Tying run at first. 1 through 16 base runner -3 because of the 2 defensive rating for Crandall, so he goes 1 through 13. So that's a walk. Tying run at first with 1 out. He's a C base steal. Here comes Wally Backman. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. McMahon looks over to first. Now he deals to Backman. Can Backman come through in the clutch? He wants that 3 column. And he gets a 4 snake eyes. It's going to go off the McMahon card. 4-2. How do you do? That ball's hit out to right and hammering Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron, defensive rating is a 2. and a 7 on the 20-sided die. Aaron makes the catch. Fires it back in towards the infield. Retreating back to first base is Lynn. And there's 2 outs. On the fly out to Hank Aaron. So with 2 outs, Lynn will be off on contact. So from 1 to 13, because it's -3, but you have +2, so it's going to be -1, so it'll be 1 through 15 now. And here comes Jay Bell. Bell, the shortstop, is 1 for 3. He's doubled, ground out, and lined out. Can Bell tie it? He needs some extra bases here. McMahon takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest, the windup and the pitch to Jay Bell. They need a hero. And that's a 3-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 3-3. 3-3. Ground ball to third. Matthews up with it across the diamond to Torrey. Side is retired. We go to the top of the 8th, 4-3. The 57 Braves over the 1990 Pirates. As that's a ground out to Eddie Matthews. 5-3. When next, the Pirates come up, Andy Van Slyke will lead things off. But we go to the top of the 8th, 4-3. 57 Braves over the 90 Pirates. Due up for the Braves, Crandall. Then the top of the order, Shane Dean and Torrey. Del Crandall, the catcher, is 1 for 3. He has doubled and flown out twice. Stan Belinda got them out of the bases loaded jam, back up on the bump. Here's the pitch from Belinda to Crandall, and that is a 3-8 off the Crandall card. 3-8, and that ball is gone. Del Crandall, who had 15 home runs in 57, has just hit a mash shot to dead center field, and Stan Belinda now hangs his head. Holy cow. And it is 5-3. The Braves definitely don't want to be swept, and they have to win this game to finally get on the board in this series. They're down 2-0. Wow. A mash shot to center. Boom goes the ball, and Del Crandall touches them all. Home run. And it's 5-3, top of the order, Red Shane Dean. He's 1 for 3. Walked, grounded out, struck out in single. Here's the pitch from Belinda to Shane Dean, and that is a 3-9 off the Shane Dean card. 3-9, and that's a single. A single to right center. On the grounder. So Shane Dean's at first. Slot goes out to have a word with Belinda. Now back behind the plate, sets the defense, hoping for a double play ball. Here comes Frank Torrey, very slow of foot. First baseman 0 for 4. Here's the pitch to Torrey. Belinda deals a 3-12. They're staying on that batter's card. 3-12. And that's a pop-up foul ball to the left. Slot throws his mask off. He makes the catch, 1 away. On the pop-up to Slot. So 1 out. Shane Dean still at first. I'll bring up Eddie Matthews. Matthews is 2 for 3. He's doubled twice, grounded out, and walked. He scored ahead of the Hammer and Hank homer in the 7th. Here's the pitch to Matthews. And Belinda deals him a 2-11. Oh boy. Again, not getting off the hitter's card. 2-11. Ground ball to Lynn. Lynn over to Bell. Bell to Bream. Double play. The side is retired. But the Braves get 1 more. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-3. 57 Braves over the 90 Pirates. So Belinda gets the double play ball. As that goes forward, to 6-3. When next the Braves come up in the top of the ninth, they'll be hammering Hank Aaron to lead off things. Due up for the Pirates, Andy Van Slyke, Bobby Bonilla, and Barry Bonds. Bobby Bonilla has knocked in the 3 runs for the Pirates. He has 2 homers and a single. Andy Van Slyke is 0 for 3. McMahon deals to Van Slyke, and that is a 6-3. What will it be? We shall see. The 6-3 fly ball center field, and Billy Bruton. Billy Bruton is a 2 defender, and we rolled an 18 on the 20-sided die. A 2 defender and an 18. He makes the catch, racing back towards the track, reaching up, and that's out number 1. So that's a 2 and an 18. Let's make sure 18, 2, out 5. Yep. Billy Bruton with the catch. So 1 down. And here comes Bobby Bonilla, 3 for 3, 2 homers, a single, and 3 ribbies. Player of the game went away when Hank Aaron went boom and touched them all. Can Bobby Bonilla go 4 for 4? Can he pull the Buccos to within 1 with his 3rd home run? McMahon kicks and fires to Bobby Bonilla, and that is a 3-8 off the Bonilla card. 3-8, and that ball is gone. Bobby Bonilla has just hit his my God, I've rolled that 3 times for him. He has hit his 3rd home run. Holy cow, and that brings some joy in Mudville as the Bucs fans rise to their feet, jumping and cheering as Bobby Bonilla trots around the bases. He just has hit his 3rd home run, his 4th ribby. He's greeted at the plate by Barry Bonds. It's now 5-4. Braves. Holy cow, in the words of the late great Phil Rizzuto, the ball goes boom, and Bobby Bonilla, well, once again touches them all. Crush shot. Center. And it's 5-4. Here comes Barry Bonds. And let's take a look at our pen here. We don't have anyone better in the pen. McMahon, we're going to stick with McMahon. Conley and Ernie Johnson continue to limber up. Wow, what a ball game. 5-4. Bobby Bo hits 3 of them. Unbelievable. Statistician says, wow, I rolled a 3-8 3 times for him. What are the freaking odds of that? That's pretty fun. That's why they rolling the dice. I mean, I play a lot of PC games too. I love all my games. But what are the odds? 3-8 3 times. Gary Page, hello, asks in the chat. Welcome, Gary Page. Does anyone here play online strat games through their website? I believe Farm One does, because he's in a league. I've never done that. Have you, Gary Page? Is everyone saying hello to everyone? Beatles, a big Pirates fan, says, sad thing is Bonds and Bonilla didn't do squat in the 1990 National League Championship Series against the Reds. You are correct. As Clinton Park says, like I said, Beats, a bloop and a blast. All right. 1 out, 5-4. The Bucs still trail by 1. We're not at full jocularity yet here in Pittsburgh. And here comes Barry Bonds 0 for 3. Can he hit his 2nd home run in this series? The windup and the pitch from McMahon to Barry Bonds, and that is a 2-5. 2-5 ground ball, hard hit to Shane Dean at second. He knocks it down, picks it up, throws to Torrey, and they get Bonds by a step. 2-5 ground out. Yep, I just like to double check. So Shane Dean stuck with the hard hit ground ball, and throws Barry Bonds out. So, with 2 outs, it'll be Sid Bream. Bream had 15 home runs in 1990. He's 0 for 3 today, though. 5-4. Bottom of the 8th. Bobby Bonilla has hit 3 homers and singled. He's knocked in all 4 of the Pirates' runs. Bream digs in. McMahon, a bead of sweat coming down his brow. Here's the pitch to Sid Bream. And that is a 4-2. How do you do on the 4-2? And that is a fly ball out to Hank Aaron. He's racing towards the line. Aaron is a 2 defender in right field. That's a 14 on the 20-sided die. A 2, a 14. He makes the dive, and he has it. What a play by Hammer and Hank Aaron, not only doing it with his bat, but the glove. The Pirates creep to within 1 on Bobby Bonilla's 3rd home run and 4th RBI. We go to the top of the 9th, 5-4. Wow. What a catch by Hammer and Hank Aaron. As that's a fly out. I like this eye score on the sinking line drive. So the top of the 9th, when we go to the bottom of the 9th, Don Slott will lead things out for the Pirates, and they hope to be only down 1. And that is Stan Belinda's task, to keep it a 1-run ball game. And who's at the plate? The man who just made that web gem of a catch, Hammer and Hank Aaron. Aaron hit the 2-run homer to put the Braves up 5-3. Since then, we have just witnessed Bobby Bonilla hitting his 3rd home run. It's 5-4. Belinda deals to Hammer and Hank Aaron. The pitch. And that is a 3-4. Hammer and Hank wants more on the 3-4. 3-4. Boom! Hammer and Hank hits his 2nd. A crush shot to left. Oh, my Lord! And once again, the Braves have a 2-run lead. It's now 6-4. And once again, the sounds of silence creep in here at the stadium here in Pittsburgh. And I don't know, is it Riverfront then? Wow! 3-4. Boom goes the ball. Hammer and Hank hits another one. And he touches them all. 6-4. 57 Braves. Unbelievable, the power being shown by both of these teams. You have to be, if you're not a fan of baseball, you are now. What a show being put on here in Pittsburgh. A crush shot to left. Another majestic home run by Hammer and Hank Aaron. And it's 6-4. As Belinda hangs his head again, the pen continues to warm. But they're going to stick with Stan Belinda. And here comes Johnny Logan. Actually, here comes Wes Covington. So once again, Al Red Sox fan put the cards in the wrong order. Logan, Adcock, Covington, Billy Bruton, Del Crandall, Red Shandine, Frank Turner. Okay, here we go. Now we got in the right order. So here comes Wes Covington. Unbelievable. Let's look at the chat for a moment. 3 Rivers. Thank you, the ashtray. 3 Rivers. Thank you, Rob. And Farm One's clapping. Beatles says, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, this is killing me. Strat-O-Matic Delaware is in the house. 3 Rivers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I remembered that. Really fun game. Alrighty, remember, check out Chris from Strat-O-Matic Delaware. Wonderful channel in our community. And remember, if you're new to the chat and you're a content creator, please tell the chat that so I can see it and give you a shout out and welcome to the community. Everyone's welcome here. Regardless if you weren't part of it in the beginning, you want to be part of it now, more than welcome. All right, here's Wes Covington. Can they go back-to-back jacks? Belinda deals to Wes Covington, and that is a 3-7. Oh, boy. A 3-7 single. And Stan Belinda is not spelling relief. None of the pitchers. Well, Heaton wasn't bad, but he had to be bailed out. Well, actually, he wasn't bailed out. All right, so that's a single. Right center on the hard grounder. So Covington's on, and now I got to look. It's just bad luck, Belinda, with the dice rolls. Bob Walk. Ugh, 375. 17 homers. We're going to stick with Belinda. The bad luck has to change at some point. Here comes Joe Adcock, 1 for 4. He singled, struck out, flown out, and grounded out. Covington at first. Belinda deals to Adcock, and that is a 6-5. At least it goes to the Belinda card. He's hoping for something good here. 6-5, and that's a swing and a miss. Strikeout, so Belinda trying to bear down, keep it a 2-run deficit. 1 out, 1 on. Johnny Logan comes to the plate, the shortstop. Logan 1 for 3. Single, ground out, walk, and a strikeout. Belinda works quickly. He's trying to stay in a rhythm. Here's the pitch to Logan. 6-8 again off the Belinda card. 6-8. Another swing and a miss. Belinda really bearing down. Might be a little too late, though. So 2 outs, and Covington still at first. And it'll be Billy Bruton. The center fielder's 1 for 4. A fielder's choice, 2 groundouts, and a single. Covington will be off on contact. The white die tried to jump the shark again, but I grabbed him, the little bastard. The windup and the pitch of Billy Bruton. And Belinda, oh boy, misses location. That is a 1-6 off the Bruton card. 1-6. Bruton can't take advantage of it. He pops it sky high. Shallow right. In comes Bonilla. Out goes Lynn. Lynn calls off Bonilla. Makes the over-the-shoulder catch. The side is retired. But the damage is done on the second Hammer and Hank home run blast. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 6-4 Braves as they look to get on the board here. They're down 2-0 in this best of 7. Nice play by Lynn once again at second. Pop-up. I highly recommend this iScore. Combat Painter uses it. Itinerant Hobbyist uses it. I'm sure I think one of the Earls might have used it also on tabletop. I'm going to say pop-up medium. You can even just say out, but I like to kind of do that. And that's that. So, if we go to the 10th, the Braves will be very unhappy. That means the Bucks have tied it. Let's just get this in order and try not to mess up the batting order. And Don McMahon's on the mound. He will face Slot, King, and Lynn, the bottom of the order. Don Slot is 0 for 3. His 300 batting average has not materialized in the series now, Don Slot. Oh, does it give the stats? No, it doesn't give the stats until the game's over. So I don't get the Game 3 stats. But in the first 2 games... Oh, it does. On total. No, it doesn't. 125 plus he's 0 for 3 today, so that's bad. So, let's see if there's any magic in that old bench. Okay. Who do we have on the bench here? Someone with some pop. Pitchers. I'm just looking at the bench real quick. J.R. Reynolds, 288. 19 ribbies, no homers. Slot hits 300. Nope. Mike Lavalier, the other catcher. He had 3 homers, 258. Oh, there's no split, so it doesn't matter. Gary Redus, no. Carmelo Martinez, no. Well, he had 10 home runs, though. But 60 points less than batting average, maybe. Rafael Belliard, hell no. And John Candelosi batting below 200, no. Carmelo Martinez. Now, I'm going to keep Carmelo Martinez's card out, but Don Slot will hit. We're down 2. So we might pinch hit, not King, but possibly for Lynn. The Lynn's hit the ball well in this series. All right, so Don Slot hoping to break out of this slump. As he's batting well below the Mendoza line. He is 0 for 3 today. He's ground out, flown out, and ground out. McMahon hoping to pick up the win here. They're up 6-4. He's trying to shut the door. Here's the pitch to Don Slott, and that is a 4-4. Say no more. Someone's going to get the door shut. A 4-4. Not Don Slott. He fights off a good pitch, and he singles past the dive of Shane Dean into right center field. So Don Slott is now 1 for 4. Glad we stuck with him, though it wouldn't have mattered. But still, I like to think glad we stuck with him. So that's a single. So Don Slott brings the tying run to the plate. Hard grounder past the dive of Shane Dean, right center field. So Slott's at first, and here comes Jeff King. King is 1 for 3. He's ground out, doubled, and lined out. Eddie Matthews robbed him of a double down the line, and he had 14 home runs. We're going to stick with McMahon. Takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Jeff King. They're hoping double play ball. 6-8. 6-8. Off the McMahon card. 6-8. Swing and a miss. You don't want to be on that 6 column. Strikeout 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. King with a mighty swing. Trying to tie it up, but he misses. And that's out number 1. The Braves are 2 outs away from finally getting a game in this series. They're down 2-0 right now. And here comes Jose Lynn, 261. 1 homer, 48 ribbies. What's he hitting in the series? I think he was hitting pretty good. 286 with a ribby. Do we want to go with Carmelo Martinez? Approximately 20 points less. Well, 19. No, 21 points less, excuse me. But he has 10 home runs. He needs to get the 1 column. The 1 column on Carmelo Martinez, 2, 4, 5, all straight out homers. Well, no, the 5, 1 through 12, and then it's a double. Then a 6 is a double, 1 through 5, then a single. A 7 is a single, 1 through 19, then it's a line out. That 1 column's pretty good. But other than that, not much. Jose Lynn, he's got some stuff. The 2 columns, his best. Lynn, today, is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Carmelo Martinez will grab a bat. He's going to pinch hit. WCW Disco Inferno on the... Oh, I love Disco Inferno, WCW. Burn, baby, burn. I used to love watching the WCW. So here comes Beatles. Should I bring in Carmelo Martinez to pinch hit for Lynn? I will wait for Beatles eternally. I want to bring in Carmelo Martinez, who had 10 home runs. 1 swing in the back could tie it up here, folks. Lynn is 1 for 2, batting .286 in the series. He's 1 for 2 today. He's flown out, singled, and walked. He batted .261 in 1990. 1 homer, 48 ribbies. Carmelo Martinez, 21 points lower at .240, but had 10 homers and 35 ribbies. As Al has completely lost control. I have D. Scott Howard. I have. Times are Lind. So Strat Delaware wants to stick with Lind. Beatles couldn't stand Martinez. We're going to stick with Lind. All right. All right, we're sticking with Lind. Here we go. Lind, excuse me. All right. McMahon will try to induce a double play ball. Lind represents a tying run at first. He only had 1 home run. 1 home run. McMahon did not give up a home run. The odds of him hitting a home run, zilch. Slot takes his lead. Torrey holding him on. The windup and the pitch to Jose Lind. And that is a 6-5. That is a swing and a miss at the knee. Cheese in honor of Chris from Strat-O-Matic, Delaware. You want to stay off that 6 column. It wouldn't have mattered had we brought in Carmelo Martinez. It just would have been fun because Beatles would have just been so pissed. Another strikeout. McMahon 1 out away. King stands at first with 2 outs. And it's the top of the order in Wally Backman. Backman is 0 for 3 today. Though Backman In the first 2 games was hitting .333. That average has dropped now, obviously, with the 0 for 3. And he has 3 doubles, scored 3 runs, and knocked in a run. He has been a doubling machine until now. Can he find that magic in that old top hat they found? He did have 2 home runs. It's up to Wally Backman to keep the line moving. McMahon peers in at Crandall. Crandall sets the target. King takes his lead at first. Here's the pitch to Wally Backman. Oh, you son of a bitch. The white die has jumped the shark again, you little bastard. I'm free. I'm free. You bastard. Now we will go to the backup white die. Because I don't see the other white. Here it is. Moment of truth. Backup white die. That's a 6. So it's a 6-11 fly ball deep to left. Going back is Covington. Covington is a 4 fielder, and that's a 1. I don't know if that's good or bad. A 4 fielder. He leaps, he bangs into the wall, he makes the catch. Ball game over. Wes Covington robs Wally Backman of extra bases, and let's make sure we did that right. That is a 6 off the McMahon card and an 11. Fly ball X. Covington is a 4 fielder. That is a 1 on the 20-sided die. Basic outfield chart. Fielding. 1, 4, out 5, ball game over. Wes Covington goes crashing into the wall, makes the catch. Player of the game is not Bobby Bonilla. It is Hammer and Hank Aaron for his 2 home runs. The Braves hold on. McMahon gets the win. Someone from the Pirates gets the loss. I think I have to go back through the stats. I'm not going to do that now because we've gone quite long. Unbelievable. I think it's Belinda who gets the loss. So let's just do out, deep fly ball. What a catch by Covington. And the ball game is over. Player of the game, Hammer and Hank Aaron. His 2 home runs. Unfreaking believable. So, the Pirates come back to Pittsburgh up 2-0. The Braves deny him a 3-0 with a comeback 6-4 victory. Bobby Bonilla had game of games. He had 3 home runs, a single, knocked in all 4 of the Pirate runs. But Hammer and Hank Aaron knocks 2 out of the ballpark to lead the Milwaukee Braves of 1957 to a 6-4 victory over the 1990 Pittsburgh Pirates. I'd like to say thank you to everyone in the chat. Chris from Strat-O-Matic, Delaware. Rob, Farm 1, as he says, good press box work. Beatles Eternally, Clinton Parks, check out those 2 great channels, as well as Strat-O-Matic Delaware. D. Scott Howard, The Walking Man. Robbie Wartburg. Rob, I think I said that again, sorry. Ken Castro, sports writer extraordinaire from the great state of Rhode Island. Dave Little, all things basketball on his channel, early 70s. Check that out, please. Again, if you're a content creator, please tell us in the chat so we can give you a shout out and subscribe to your channel, and you can become part of our great community. Andrew McDonald, how you doing, my friend? He says, oh, Dyson cards, I'm out. Just kidding. We had a fun time in the chat here. Lots of people. We had a good stream. Some new faces. We always like to see new faces. I'm just scrolling up. I want to make sure I say thank you to as many people as I can. Statistician, thank you very much. I believe he does have a channel. So check that out. Statistician. I'm almost positive. I think I subscribe to him. Gary Page, thank you. Sports Time Machine, that's Mr. Utah Mike. Please check out that channel. Another wonderful friend of our community. Mr. Utah Mike, Sports Time Machine. Loved his bowling. It is just awesome. Card and dice. But the way he does it, the way everyone in our community does it, is just so much fun. And I don't think I can scroll up anymore. I cannot. So if you were earlier in the chat and I didn't see you, I apologize. Thank you so very much. Once again, the Braves finally take a game. The Pirates went back to Pittsburgh 2-0. The Braves with a comeback victory. Player of the game, the Hammer and Hank Aaron hit 2 home runs. He outduels Bobby Bonilla in a 6-4 victory. Bonilla, 3 home runs. The outduel is only because the Braves won. 3 home runs, a single, and 4 RBIs for Bobby Bull. But all for naught as Hammer and Hank and the Braves take Game 3. It's now 2-1. We'll be back probably sometime next week with Game 4. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. As Gary Page's thanks made my supper go much better. Well, thank you, my friend. And I don't know if anyone else is streaming. I will check that out. If not, I might do a little wrestling. If no one's streaming, I might do some little Fire Pro Wrestling with Clinton Parks taking on Ken Patera for his wife's affection. Alrighty. So till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Love and kiss the ones you adore each and every day, for you do not know when that will end. And you know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming, folks. Peace! Thank you. God bless.